Hey there everyone, Tom here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. Today's video is going to be all about Top Gear. Top Gear, the Top Gear Horizon special. So before we start, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're playing back on Forza Horizon 4. A couple of videos ago I was in this Aston Martin Vulcan, but today we're doing the Top Gear Horizon special. So we're going to hit start, but thought I'd let you know that before we do get into this, I used to watch Top Gear so much every single time it was on. Well, I used to watch it with Jeremy, James, and Richard. I watched it a little bit with the guy that was in Friends, and the other guys. I don't know who's in it now, but I think that's what this is about. But let's just jump straight into it. And then the season's changing and stuff because we're in the winter season, and obviously this was made for a different season, probably the summer one. But today's video is going to be all about this Horizon story, so that's everything in the thing. So that's yeah, that's going to be a big long episode, probably about an hour long. So grab your popcorn, take a seat, and we'll jump straight into this. This is cool. I love this.
Tonight,
hopefully I don't get
the
copyrighted.
Steve drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here.
Okay, cool. So it is an older one.
I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object,
So
the
cool.
world's least obedient racing driver.
Yeah, Lotus. But yeah, I used to watch
Then,
this
the
as
Lotus
a
Elise,
kid.
a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. Completely sideways now. Making it look easy too.
Yeah, I make everything look easy. This is Chris Harris.
But this isn't just any
Still
Elise.
think-
It's a
yeah, it's
Sport
Chris Harris.
190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy. A serious slide
Especially
there.
girlfriends.
Loving your work, Stiggy.
Not so much heavy, just expensive.
You've got it.
That's my
The trick
personal
with drifting is
experience.
Not actually spin, but to almost spin for as long as possible. It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that.
So cool.
And of course, because
I don't
it's
really
the
know
Lotus,
he's
it sticks to
supposed
the
to be
famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case.
Yeah, in case you flip. Looks like we're going maybe to the festival? I'm not too sure. We are very close. Yeah, that's my bad. I had an itchy ear, so I crashed.
Made it! Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work. And across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing.
The stick dabbed. I made the stick dab. You can dab again. You dabbed again. Okay, so we're going to go and just do every single one of these. So I think there's 10 probably. That's the first one. So we're just going to go straight back out, straight back in, straight back out, straight back in all the time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And every time we go in, we get greeted with our Aston Martin Vulcan. Alright, let's jump straight back in. See what the next part of the season Horizon story is, I mean.
Ooh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M.
Isn't it an M1?
Seriously, not funny. Who gave Stig the keys?
Who gave me the keys?
I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's gonna smell of onions. Oda Stig. Look at the smoke. Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on.
In 200 yards, turn left.
It's very slow.
Turn left.
It's a very slow car. This is very slow for a car journalist's car. I mean, obviously top speed will be pretty
That's the
quick.
last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now.
Doing like 230. See how much we can get out of it. 240 maybe? No, 140 I mean. Not 240. Definitely won't go that fast. Not in its current state anyway.
To watch. Not at all.
In 400 yards, turn left.
It's a BMW, so of course it's rear-wheel drive. 50-50 weight distribution too. It's a natural-born drifter.
Turn left.
Many people drift BMWs. I'm guessing yes, but I'm not sure.
It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker.
It's 130 odd now.
One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit though, Stig does kind of suit it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Of course we did just go straight across the roundabout, but what did you expect from me? Let's see if it will do 155.
I was really getting into that.
Down to
Just
56.
wind it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs.
In 100 yards, turn right.
3-litre straight six, 335 horsepower, 2 turbos, and as much sideways action as you like. Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask.
You did. I'll have a go. Real life.
Right. Back to the
Oh,
actual
at least I
script
love
now,
this
if you don't mind.
episode.
This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say. Weaned by pigs. Can plough a field in under 6 seconds.
Was this done by...
There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. but I reckon it'll go even faster.
Wasn't this in an episode? No, it wasn't. It was definitely in an episode without Jeremy and James and that lot. I remember watching it. But they did do a tractor episode, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I know who it is. The guy from Friends did this. I still can't remember his name.
Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly.
I do. I need to get the harvest in real quick. Well, I wanted to double clutch.
Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Whoa! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different.
Okay. But, unfortunately, we do have to go back to, and Stig is going to dab again. Got a prize as well. Right. Let's have another go.
I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go?
Hey, this is the thing that I had.
So I had a word with Aisha. Asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it. The cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. Those tyres must be warm now. Surprised they're still in one piece, to be honest. Holding adrift is a delicate balance of throttle, steering, and shouting. Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably.
Beat it. But it's snowy. Should have done this at a different time with the time of the year.
From now on,
But don't worry.
all cabs should have
to the
wide
beach.
bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
Especially when you start overtaking people on the motorway. Doing double the speed limit.
It even has
That's not even a
tyres
joke.
for maximum grip on a bone-dried drag strip. So they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Don't worry. This taxi was also made to do this stuff.
In 400 yards.
Although it
Turn left.
definitely wasn't supposed to go off-road. Yeah.
In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route.
Hitting trees and...
In 200
I like
yards,
off-roading in games like this. I like it when they don't give you a
turn
certain
left.
route, like stay on the road.
Good work from the Stig there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit.
Yep, probably are.
So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right? Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig.
Oh, great. What's it? A jump or something like that?
Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, 1 in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy.
It was good and all, but definitely messed up that. Oh, let's go.
A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea.
What's that? There we go. Some more influence, get some more stuff. Stuff and stuff. Let's jump into the next part of the Horizon, Top Gear Horizon special. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. We're about 18 minutes in, 20 minutes in, something like that.
This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
Just one though. And some shovels and gas.
Turn left. Recalculating route.
I love the pops. I'd love a car that goes bang bang. I like... Okay, so
Who says you
a
need an SUV to go
turbocharged
off-road?
car,
The EAT
right, has
four-wheel drive and air suspension
turbo
to smooth out
speed,
lumps and bumps
something
and
like
everyday
that.
obstacles.
But so does a
Imperial mounts,
supercharged
for
car.
example.
And apparently a supercharged car has better fuel. So I'd like a supercharged car with that pop. With a pop like that. Because that sounds fun. Don't know why. It just seems fun to me.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Just the way it pops and bangs, I like. Move straight ahead. All-terrain vehicle, let's just go off-road. Might as well.
Route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back. That's some proper
Yeah, there is.
hang
It's on
time.
the roof.
Actual air suspension.
Turn sharp left.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds.
I find it hard to have more torque than a cruise ship, but it just went vertical, I'll tell you that. For a fact, it went vertical up this hill.
Now
Next,
it's
a new
time to
follower
head
on
way
Twitch.
over there, to the very top of Arthur's seat. But first, what goes up must come down.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We went right down the hill on the
Turn
barrel.
around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left.
It's full of
let's go.
home comforts, the EAT. Chargers for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting. Even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
Really though. It's fast, I'll give it that. And fast off-road as well. Oh, and it just took out that Fiesta.
Route.
It took out that Fiesta like it was a little fly, but it couldn't take out a tree. Well, that's all.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 100 yards, turn right.
All right.
Definitely
all this
sounds
adventure
good,
gets a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
Never tasted diesel, but pretty sure it doesn't taste very nice. Let's get to the top. I think we're going to the castle. Edinburgh Castle.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Onto the final
roundabout?
stretch now. Just the small matter of getting up Arthur's seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
Oh, we're going to Arthur's Seat. There we go.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
And there we go. The top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around.
There is. It is kind of sad, but probably a reason for that. me just quickly open my curtains and open the window. Okay. It's a bit hot in here sometimes when I'm recording. Right, let's jump into another one. Sorry about that. And that.
Now, I said we'd be driving some British classics, and you don't get more British than a car built in Birmingham designed by a man from Greece. Anyway, here it is, an original Mini Cooper S, an icon of 60s engineering. It was designed for cities, but this is the wide-body one, so we're going to need a bit more room. And I know just the place. Ready, Stick?
I'd get one of these. I mean, I don't know how reliable they are, but I'd get one.
The Mini is cleverly packaged, capable of carrying 4 people and their luggage. Hand luggage, presumably.
They haven't got very big boots, that's for sure. I've seen one in real life. Handling, not great. Speed, light speed.
The Cooper S was the car to beat on the famous Monte Carlo rally. It pretty much wiped the floor with the competition.
Probably did, you know. Just taking that Mazda 3 out though.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The Cooper S was developed by a bloke called John Cooper, who also built F1 cars, so it had real racing pedigree.
I don't know why, I just feel like going off-road. So anyway, it is a rally car. Car from the 60s can visit the new life in a solar panel field, where you can take out solar panels.
And it wasn't just Monte Carlo either. The British Saloon Car Championship, the Thousand Lakes Rally, even the Australian Touring Car Championship. Almost any time the Mini turned up, it won.
Recalculating route.
It's small,
400
nimble.
yards. Turn left.
Tree!
And here we are. Told you it was spacious.
Now what's next?
We've got everything we need here. An airfield, the original rapid runabout, and the Stig. I'm looking forward to this.
I am as well, Chris.
Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres.
Or do a jump.
Now that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. This little Mini punches well above its weight. It's literally unstoppable. Forget rallying, this thing was made for demolition derbies. Good work. It might be Mini on the outside, but it's Maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you. It's 27. Gymnasts. No idea if they all came out in one piece.
Probably not.
Lovely work there. Short wheelbase, front wheel drive. It's really not an easy car to slide, this.
28 seconds left. Yeah, I'm not going to win this. We have to do it again.
Take as long as you like. I've got nothing else to do.
We have to do it again.
Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Now that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. Good work. It might be mini on the outside, but it's maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you. It's 27. Gymnasts. No idea if they all came out in one piece. See, the Mini wasn't just designed for nipping around town. It was also a proper racer and won the British Saloon Car Championship a whopping 5 times. Yes, that's what the Mini's all about. No wonder it was pretty much unbeatable. Maybe that's why its basic design lasted for over 40 years.
No, that was not a fail. I lost my 11,000 score because this train. I didn't even know there was a train in this. I'm literally gonna lose because of stuff like that.
I know this is all very good fun, but we really need to nail this bit.
Yeah, I will when the game stops.
Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres.
See, it's just...
Now that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently.
That was my fault.
Good work. It might be mini on the outside, but it's maxi on the inside. Want to guess the world record for the most people crammed inside one? I'll tell you. It's 27. Gymnasts. No idea if they all came out in one piece. Yes, that's what the Mini's all about. No wonder it was pretty much unbeatable. Maybe that's why its basic design lasted for over 40 years.
Alright, I got it this time, though.
see, the Mini wasn't
These have
just designed
finally
for
done it.
nipping around town. It was also a proper racer and won the British Saloon Car Championship a whopping 5 times. All right, someone tell the Stig we're done now. It's time for a spot of sightseeing.
Right. Only 1 star though. I think we could probably do more with more pliers and stuff like that, but 1 star's good enough for me. Free Land Rover. Don't mind if I do. They've also released a Lego version of this, by the way. Like Speed Champions version.
Here we are then, Edinburgh, where it's time for a spot of turbocharged tourism with this, the mighty Porsche GT2 RS. All we need now is
I
our
want one
tour
of
guide.
these.
Muck Stig, the world's worst Scotsman, allergic to tartan, absolutely petrified of bagpipes, or so I've heard.
I want one of these.
Right, let's see if we can visit every bell tower in Edinburgh and get back here before they all stop ringing.
In 400 yards, turn left.
What's his name? Captain Sparkles has one of these. Jordan Maron. Got an orange one.
What a car this
And
is.
Tanner Fox.
3.8 litre flat 6, 2 turbos, 700 horsepower, all wrapped up in carbon fibre with wings, stripes, holes and vents for snorting in the air.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Nippy little
And
thing,
then
isn't
Tanner
it?
Fox has a
0 to 60
GT3
takes
RS.
2.7 seconds. Just the job for a bit of speedy sightseeing.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Come on, GT2 RS. We can. Oh, there's a car. Sorry,
It might
Golf.
be street legal, but it's only a pair of fireproof underpants away from being a full-blown racing car.
200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
Get through the streets of Edinburgh. That's the Stig.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Too
It's
fast.
a real masterpiece of engineering, this GT2 RS. The wheels are made from magnesium, the exhaust is titanium. It's exotic, savage, and utterly bonkers. I love it!
In 100 yards, turn left. In 200
Must have harp up.
yards,
Was a good
turn
idea, but
sharp right. Turn sharp right.
maybe I shouldn't have done it.
It's limited to 211 miles an hour. Any faster and it would need special tyres. But with the Stig behind the wheel, who knows?
I'm not going to make it do anywhere near 211.
Ooh, inch perfect there. It's wider than a regular 911, this GT2, and about 20 times more terrifying. Basically, the perfect device for nipping in and out of city traffic.
Yeah, but you get arrested for that. Because it's considered as
200
reckless driving.
yards, turn right.
I thought that was the finish.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Into the final stretch now. Note to Stig, remember to park properly at the end. And watch out for traffic wardens. work. Hard on those carbon ceramic brakes now. They could stop a locomotive dead in its tracks.
There we go. Is that enough for 3 stars though? No. No, it's not. Dab. It's funny when the stick dabs though. Hey, I can unlock the tractor. Right, let's get into the next chapter.
I told you we'd finish with a fan's favourite, and here it is. No, not the lorry, the thing on the back under the tarp. You'll love it. But first we need to move it into position. Thankfully, we have our very own haulage expert, a trucker's trucker. No load too large. Yes, it's Big Rig Stig.
Great.
Right, now take it easy, Stig. That's some expensive cargo you have back there. Costs as much as a house. And weighs about the same, too.
It's definitely making the lorry go slow, and I can't go first person. I wonder what it is. Trying to think about what it is. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, here are some cryptic clues. It's all-wheel drive, but not four-wheel drive. It's a wagon, but you definitely don't need a horse to pull it.
That sounds more like a riddle, but
200 yards. Turn left. Turn left.
trying to think what it is. Let's put it this way, the brakes on this thing do not work properly. I reckon it's a some sort of SUV, but doesn't look like an Lamborghini Urus, that's for sure. But it might be one. Pretty sure that's rear-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive. Might be all drive, I might just got that completely wrong.
Tons on its back. Don't you just hate getting stuck behind a slow, lumbering old... Wait a minute, it's actually accelerating. Up a hill. I guess that's what 900 foot-pounds of torque does for you. That plus trucker Stig.
Trucker hair Stig. I wouldn't trust a Stig to get my car across the country. Fast. Probably fall off the back.
Almost there. Just park it up and we'll whip those covers off.
I want to know what it is. I think it's Lamborghini Urus. I think that's what it is. It might be some sort of Top Gear car.
Suits you, you know. Although, come to think of it, maybe pickups are more your style. Especially the one we have in store.
Okay. Come on, show me the car. I want to see the car. I'm excited about the car.
I give you the Mercedes
I didn't think about that.
G63 AMG 6x6. It's the ultimate off-roader. A 4-ton, 6-wheel sports utility truck. Basically, a G-Wagon with the back half of a pickup thrown in for free. Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one.
In 100 yards, turn right.
It's an AMG version. It's not got a good centre of gravity, I mean.
Oh, someone call air traffic control. I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these.
How many licenses? How many times do you think the stick has actually crashed? Like all the sticks in Top Gear. How many times do you think they've crashed?
Comes all of the grip. The 6x6 turns mountains into motorways. Is there anything it can't conquer?
In 100 yards, turn left.
I thought of something, but let's not play that, say. It won't be like a Lamborghini or something like that. Lamborghini Hurricane in a race and stuff, but it'll go anywhere.
In 400 yards, turn left.
You can like deflate the tires and then re-inflate them with the exhaust fumes, and like all of this can be controlled. Oh my god! Apparently, I'm going in the pipes.
Turn left.
It makes 536 horsepower and more than 760 newton meters of torque. With that speed limiter removed and with the stick behind the wheel, it'll do 125 miles an hour with a bit of a run up.
Yeah. It's not going to beat no Lamborghini Hurricane anytime soon, but
It's tough, the 6x6. After all, it was originally made for the Australian Army. It's basically a tank with heated seats.
and cooled seats,
200 yards,
probably.
turn left.
It can wade through a metre of water, this thing. Most cars need full scuba kit at that depth. Ridiculous.
In 200 yards, turn left.
That sounds fun though.
Turn left.
Top job there, Stig. Take some off. No idea what Stig does with a day off. Experimental dance, goat yoga, bog snorkeling. Anyway, I've been Chris Harris, I still am, and this has been the Top Gear Horizons special. Thanks for coming. Now, let's go see what this Forza-thon live thing's all about.
Looks like we may have finished the Top Gear Horizon special Horizon story. But we'll have to see. And I am not the tractor. Stuff like this stuff in this game is beautiful. Like stunningly beautiful. Yeah, look, replay. So, let me get onto this bridge. I got an AMG thing. I wanted to go onto drone mode. Okay, so that's going to do it for this. Oh my god. That's as high as it goes. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for this episode here of Forza Horizon 4. Obviously today we did the Top Gear special. Let me just get a kind of nice view of this car. There we go. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, commenting and subscribing for more. Of course, this is a long video, 50 minutes long. So hope you guys did enjoy and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.